What is up, guys? My name is Chris and I am retiring from YouTube. Yeah. I guess I'd better explain a little bit, so let's go back in time. I first learned to solve a Rubik's Cube around 2008 when my uncle taught me how to solve one using a method that he came up with. I can still remember sitting at my grandma's house on a Friday night, slaving over the last layer algorithms until I finally solved a 3x3 on my own for the first time. That was the beginning of all of this. Everything that came out of that strange fascination and later obsession with the beautiful cube. This YouTube channel, Haribo41296, CanChrisSolve. I started a YouTube channel on January 29th, 2011. Over 10 years ago, when I was 14 years old. I had mastered the 3x3, so to speak, so I wanted to go bigger. I found a world of puzzles that I didn't even know existed. 4x4, 5x5, VCube 6s and 7s, Terraminx. Not only that, but there was a small community of puzzlers, all sharing their own experience of solving these puzzles. No Diane, Moyu, Chi-Yi. This was cubing at its foundation. The world of puzzling as we know it started with names like Yu Nakajima, Rob's World, Bad Mephisto. Is that even how you say it? I never figured that out. Millie Everett 511 and Camcuber lighting up my subscription box. No Felix Semdegs, no Max Park. SpeedCubing didn't even really exist yet. I joined this tight-knit community of cubers from all over the world and started making my own videos. Mostly just unboxing videos in which I just open the package and then talk about the puzzle for 10 minutes. All of this in beautiful 480p. It was the best I could do. I didn't really get popular for a while. I kept doing giveaways to try and get people to subscribe, and eventually I started gaining traction, but I never made it big. In a couple of years, I think I got about 700 subscribers. I didn't really realise at the time, but it wasn't till I got my first HD camera that people actually started subscribing to my channel. Not to mention that my voice was, well...
Hey guys, today I've got an unboxing from Lightake.com here.
I quit YouTube when I went to college. I didn't really have time because of my studies, and a girl at school told me that she liked me, but I wasn't cool enough because I cubed. So I did the stupid thing and gave up, and we didn't even end up going out. After faffing about at college and ending up moving cities for university, I started up cubing again, which quickly made way for vlogging, which nobody liked. I did daily vlogs for a couple of months, ignoring all of the comments from old fans begging me to start making cubing videos again. This just made me kind of resentful of YouTube, and I guess building up quite a niche fan base doesn't really lend itself or give you wiggle room for changing genres. Needless to say, I gave up vlogging once I realised it wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't going to be the next Casey Neistat after all. I didn't have the hair for it. So, back to cubing at the end of my first year of university, and so it begins, the spontaneous and inexplicable explosion of my channel. Fans old and new came flocking to see Haribo41296 with new unboxings and solve videos. I had a heck of a lot of catching up to do. Seriously, like 20 new SpeedCubes and countless other non-WCA puzzles. I took it slow and also started CanChrisSolve as a series where, similar to the current formula, I tried to solve puzzles on camera with basically no planning. It led to a fair number of frustrating filming experiences, both for me and for fans, but a fair number of surprising victories as well. It was so much fun, and I quickly burned my way through some of the more popular non-WCA puzzles. Stores started to show an interest in my channel, and I was approached by UKCubes, later Corner Twist, and later still BritCubes, Let's Cube It, which quite randomly disappeared from existence a few months later. Cubing Out Loud, CanCube, Lightake, MagicCubeMall, which is basically Lightake, I think. I don't think anybody knows what the difference between those stores is. SpeedCubeShop, PuzzleMaster, Revomaze, and CubezUK. Side note, you can still get 5% off at CubezUK using my affiliate link, so Go make me some money, thank you. In short, things were great. Something had been rekindled in me, and the subsequent boom in twisty puzzles with countless non-WCA puzzles being mass-produced meant that each new puzzle was a different challenge to tackle. I was getting puzzles on an almost weekly basis, including puzzles from fans of my channel, such as the 2-color cube, the spiral, and one of my favourite puzzles of all time, Melinda's 4-dimensional 2x2x2x2. What a good puzzle. I won't lie though, I got back from a year in Canada that was really good in terms of YouTube, and something was a bit different. The spark just kind of died. I found that twisty puzzles were sort of samey, with many of the solutions being rehashes of previous puzzles and designs just being slight variations on old classics. SpeedCubes all seemed the same. I mean, I can solve a Rubik's Cube in 20 seconds, which isn't even fast, whether I'm on a Rubik's brand or a limited edition GAN Air SM, GM, Super Mario, Premium Supreme 251 Grandmaster Edition in Macron Purple. What was, and actually what is the point of all these new 3x3s nowadays? Anyway, I carried on making videos as they were a direct source of income for me, and I was poor. I mean, university student poor. I became really interested in mechanical puzzles and started collecting the Hanayama puzzles and the like. Sadly, nobody liked those videos either. I put so much effort into making them artsy and cool, and they all flopped so badly. It turns out that the niche fanbase of puzzle solvers was super niche, since viewers were only really interested in twisty puzzles and basically nothing else. So I quickly moved back to twisty puzzles, and after slogging through my final year of university, I made it out into the adult world. Things did start picking up again, and there was a second sort of boom where my videos would be getting in excess of 50,000 views on a regular basis. Things were good again, with brands like Chi really going for it with their non-WCA range, and old classics like Wit Eden bringing out variations of old puzzles. My interest in twisty puzzles bloomed once again, and I think it really showed in my videos. At this time I became affiliated with CubezUK, who approached me and wanted to collaborate. What a time to be alive. Now, I'd get free puzzles to solve, and I would make money through an affiliate link. I thought I'd made it, to be honest. I'd never have to buy another puzzle out of my own pocket again, and my channel would be self-sustaining so long as I kept making the content. But then 2020 happened. Coronavirus purged my channel and the community at large, with viewers flocking in the opposite direction like birds flying from a storm. Within a couple of months, my views dropped to less than 1,000 per video, and my subscriber count ground to a halt, and then started going backwards. To this day, I'm not quite sure why this happened. With everybody at home, surely people would have more time to spend on watching videos. That being said, cubing events were cancelled, shipping on international items ground to a halt, and the community at large took a hit, my channel very much a part of this. I landed a new job in June 2020 and found that I had less time and even less motivation to make videos. For a bit of context, a puzzle can take anywhere between 10 minutes and an hour to solve, that's if I even solve it, and all of this while sitting behind a camera. Then I'd have to relive the entire solve, rewatching all of my mistakes and failed algorithms, and trying to cut it all down into one entertaining video. And I found that in the end there was just not much content in there. I found myself less enthusiastic about making videos, even less so about editing them. And when I uploaded and got something in the realms of 500 to 1,000 views, it really didn't seem worth it. Not to mention that over the last decade of making videos, I've basically exhausted the easy to mid-range levels of puzzles, so in order to stay interesting and relevant, I felt the need to go bigger and better, and to be honest, there's no real joy in solving when I feel under pressure to get it done behind the camera within a certain time frame. The exploration and experimentation of solving was replaced by anguish that the longer I take, the more crap I'd have to sift through on Final Cut Pro 10. Now, my channel has never really been about popularity, at least not recently. I create to create and share what I make because there are people out there who genuinely like to watch what I've created, but now, 10 years on, I'm starting to see that I've milked myself dry. There is nothing new happening, and there's not really any creative process anymore. The most exciting thing for me at the moment is choosing which puzzle I want to solve next. The rest is just formulaic and kind of dull. It's no real surprise that people have got a bit bored with my videos because, well, it's so samey, even though each new video features a different puzzle. In short, I think CanChrisSolve is at the end of its rope. And it's okay. I'm not sad or disappointed that I've reached this point. The past 10 years of creating have been phenomenal, and I'm immensely grateful to all of the viewers and fans who have made it possible. Every comment from a person who has learned to solve the Rubik's Cube because of my video fills me with so much joy. Every time someone tells me they enjoyed my video, it's a pleasure to think that they spent 10 minutes of their lives watching one of my videos. Haribo41296, later known as CanChrisSolve, had a good run, and I'm eternally grateful for all the viewers, subscribers, and stores that made it possible. It's time for me to move on, and at this point in my life, 10 years since I started my channel, this feels good. That's not to say I will never make a video again, but at this time, the organic retirement of this channel just seems like the best thing to do. All of my videos will remain here for anybody who wants to revisit or discover them. My channel's content will remain free for anybody who seeks it out. All that remains to be said is thank you so much. Those watching and those who will never see this video, thank you so much to every single person who's ever watched one of my videos. Every like, comment, and every new subscriber mean the world to me. After all, I am just a normal guy who one random day back in 2011 decided to make his first video. You've all helped me to make Haribo41296 and CanChrisSolve something that I can be genuinely proud of. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything. I don't really know how to end this video, and it seems wrong to ask you to like, comment and subscribe. But feel free to share some of your favourite Haribo41296 or CanChrisSolve moments in the comments below. I'll continue to read and appreciate every single comment that comes my way. For now though, this is Haribo41296, CanChrisSolve, and just Chris signing off. Goodbye.